Aquarius, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for October 10th through the 16th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this channel is about using the real constellations in the sky known as Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below for more information. All right, so Aquarius, this week we have a lot going on astrologically. We've got a full moon taking place, and this is in your second house. This will be over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So as we approach the weekend, there's a bit of this momentum and insight we'll be gaining. And for you, it's about the financial or material side of life on the external level. On the internal level, your sense of self-reliance, right? Standing on your own 2 feet, going after your values in life, cultivating your values in life. So it can be a time of now you become aware of the importance of having good self-efficacy, which is the belief in one's ability to go out and achieve your values. And you're, and seeing the importance of being self-reliant right now at the moment, and as a result too, maybe seeing how the financial area is going, how your assets are going, and these kinds of things, and seeing what's working for you both on the internal and external level in terms of the self-reliance, in terms of the finances, and see what isn't working for you as well. Let go of what isn't, cultivate what is, and I think what you'll find is that these energies are moving forward, and you can certainly find a lot of freedom, in fact, with what is being uncovered, because the full moon will be very close to Uranus, which is your modern day ruler, helping you understand a lot more about you and how important it's been over the past 7 to 8 years for you to become self-reliant and to pursue your values and to maybe create a nest egg for yourself. So this is all now being illuminated. Great to do the status check. Great to ask yourself where you can have more freedom in your life, because oftentimes the values can either be freeing or they can be enslaving. For example, having money can be actually enslaving. Also, having it can be very liberating. So it's more about how we approach the whole situation and asking yourself what you personally find liberating for you here, and what changes you can make, what things you can continue to cultivate so you can have freedom in this area. All right, and this is in the context of the fact that we just had the new moon a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, depending on when you're watching this. So there has been these new beginnings unfolding for the deeper side to life. This has been your 8th house. You've got the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter here. So you're seeing the upside of what really matters to you in life, about the importance of having healthy interdependency, because of course, yes, there's self-reliance, but of course we're so dependent on others, interdependent on others. And so it's a balance of both. But things can certainly be continuing where you can do this status check and see what really matters in your life. How you can be open with life, open with yourself, which leads to the healing and transformation, and also open in your relationships, right? And that's where the intimacy and all of that can be very positive. There's a lot of positive energy to do that with Jupiter. And again, that's what this whole lunar cycle is about. All right, so within that context, let's look at the aspects. The first half of the week has the easier aspects. Mercury will be conjoining up to Jupiter in that 8th, so you could be maybe really, your mind's very deep right now, and it can be a positive thing this first half. Maybe you're doing some research. Maybe you're diving deep into psychology. Maybe you're doing some studying and stuff like that. So whatever it is, there's some good positive energy there to dive deep. Maybe it's healing, maybe it's psychology, maybe it's transformation. Maybe it's communicating intimacy. Whatever it is, really good there for the mind and the deeper side to things. Now, Venus will be trining up to Chiron, so on a minor note, there could be some healing. This could be with your adventurous spirits. It's an excellent time for you to be connecting with nature right now, maybe going for walks, hikes, maybe some long distance travel for those of you who are involved with that. But whatever it is, Venus in the 9th can help you enjoy these expansive horizons. And it may be more internal. It might be that you're reading philosophy or astrology or anything that has to do with, theory and higher learning. Okay, good things to enjoy there with Venus in dignity in Libra, and the first half maybe quite healing with that. Now, Mars is sextiling up to Neptune, so the first half does have this easygoingness about it. And this is in regards to the fact that maybe lately you've been more motivated to connect with your friends, to pursue your aspirations and your future goals in life. This is what the 9th house is. It's your personal aspirations, your hopes, your wishes, and also, too, for the community, for your friends, your network circle. So there's a lot of motivation here for that. I think it's a great week to cultivate that. And the first half you could find maybe easygoing with either the group area or those aspirations. Okay. Now, Mars will be squaring up to Mercury, and Mercury will be squaring up to Pluto. Mercury squaring Mars and Pluto here the second half of the week. So with this one, as we go into the second half, give it a bit of space here. Sometimes it squares up to Mars, and in this sort of T-square configuration as we approach the full moon, there can be a bit of tension, a bit of clash, a bit of maybe wanting to pursue these things or wanting some things here with, again, the aspirations or the community or group stuff. So give it a bit of space, take a step back with it, set it down for a moment, that sort of thing. And that'll help the energies flow. Because otherwise, if we get too caught up into our own personal desires, our own personal needs, and all that kind of stuff, there's a lot of fears, and a lot of it's coming from fears, which is Pluto, and it's bringing that to the surface. But we don't want to react. We want to take things nice and slow. We want to be sure we're centered with the whole thing. And in that way, it can be a great second half for you to break some old patterns, to transform, break some old fears, so to speak, be more aware of them, and make some changes there, because it is certainly, like I said, a positive time for you to make changes there with those aspirations, with those groups, and also with your values and what really matters to you in life. And with that space, with the willingness to transform and change, I think you can find that very constructive. Now, Mercury is going to be sextiling up to your ruler while this is going on, your traditional ruler of Saturn. So there is a bit of support with this. I think maybe it's towards the career stuff, because your ruler in the 10th house has been emphasizing the importance of your career right now in the big picture of the next coming years. So patience, persistence, all of that has been very supportive, and maybe you can find that there is a bit of patience and persistence available for you this weekend, maybe involving career, maybe involving these deeper things in life. Okay, so that's going to be the aspects. The strongest energy this week will be the full moon. As we approach that, a bit of awareness, a bit of support. It's for you to now become aware of the importance of your values, of cultivating your values, of becoming self-reliant, all while staying balanced with the importance of interdependency, of what really matters to you in life, and fundamentally being open with life, which is what the 8th house is all about. All right, Aquarius, so have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.